Hello everyone, we're back in Pacific Drive, just where we left off. I just had some tofu wraps for dinner. Very good. Yeah, so we just made it through the expansion wall. And we're gonna be exploring the mid-zone. Beautiful car, has lasted quite well through the journey. Barely a scratch on it. Actually, let's repair the limb emitter, because we don't want to have to make a new one of these. It's a fair amount of resources. Perfect. Doesn't look like there's much to explore in this zone in particular. We're just going to be going into the next one. Okay. G2. Trying to figure out the naming system of this. Expansion wall and then stabilizer. I think a perpetual stability again, but actually some unstable energy here. Cool.
Welcome to our side of the wall. Oh, what's this? Your connection to Oppy is jam? Worry not. Our signal is crystal clear.
A little bit obvious, don't you think?
Right, ask me if I can. And the mid-zone's been marinating in all this radiation for so long. Things don't work the same as they do in the outer zone. But the good news is, we live here. We can help you.
Oh.
No sweat.
You live here?
First things first, we've got to extend the signal from the garage. Otherwise, Oppy's equipment won't be much help.
It's exciting.
Hooking you into a mid-zone stabilizer should do the trick.
Look around. You should be able to see one up a hill somewhere.
Okay, things are getting weirder. Weird trees. Weird giant glowy balls. Weird plants. I love that. Whoa. What the hell's going on with that car? Vehicle? Salamander Grotto? What? Hand vac tool? We have a hand vac. Ooh, interesting. So it's here? Yeah. Actually, move some stuff over. Nope. Okay, there's not much left, but Marsh eggs? Ew. Let's get as much as we can, because I don't know what we're going to be using this for. Awesome. That's also... Oh, there's even more here. Let's scan these before we drive close to them. read about this later. Giant orb. They really nailed the naming of the anomalies in this area. I don't really know how I feel about these giant orbs. I really want as many eggs as possible. Come on. Perfect. Yay, there's some more use to the handback. It seemed kind of pointless to me so far. Bunch of unstable energy here as well, which is great. What? What? The fuck was that? Oh. Oh. Excuse me. Rotten eggs. Can I vacuum this? Oh, jeez. And what's this? Belching Barnacle. Oh, great. Not the car, not the car, not the car. That was close. Let's get out of range. I don't know what this is either. The car's doing strange things. It's turning the lights off and on. Okay, there's so many new things here. Go, 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 go. Get out of the radiation. Give me unstable energy. Many more upgrades incoming. Ow. Oh, whoa. This is coming down everywhere. Oh, fuck. No. I'm sorry, car. Ugh, and this costs energy. Uh-oh. What? Oof. How are we on power? We're out. Okay, no more lights. Oh, yeah, that's right. That means the auto parker doesn't work, which means I can't leave this car in a hill without making sure I put her in park, like a normal person would. Oh, I can't see anything. Oh, no. Road. Yes, please. Check if we can make some jumper cables once we get to the objective. Oh! Jeez. I'm so bad at keeping my eyes on the road. Okay, we can't stop here. I also just missed the road because I can't see for shit. Am I on the road? Doesn't feel like I'm on the road. Is this the road? Maybe? Nope, this is definitely not the road. Okay. Oh, it's really, really punishing not being able to see here. Ow! Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, we have a cracked windshield and some stuff that needs repairs. Let's actually turn off the car because we're not doing so hot on gas. It is a crude door though, so maybe we don't waste resources on repairing it yet.
Okay, a stabilizer in section D is online.
Cool.
Coming through loud and clear. Hey Francis, pair the car's broadcast frequency to the stabilizer, would you? Hey, come on, I can't do this without you.
Fine. There. Your receiver's hooked in now.
And we're patched into all that sweet ARC device data. Nice work. Oppy won't be able to block us out anymore. Well, better get going. Here it comes.
Oh, okay. I didn't get to activate it myself. You see, we're taking choices away from the player. Oh no. And no lights. Great. Okay, that's gonna be actual hell. Oh, it's coming fast. Okay, no lights. Real fast. Oh, crap. I can't drive that. Okay, we're in it now. We don't. There's no radiation leak in the car yet. But I imagine that's only a matter of time, since the car's getting damaged. Wow, it's beautiful. I'm healing while I'm driving. I'm healing. Can't do that with a controller easily. Okay, I have no more healing. Wait, when do I turn? When's the best time to turn? I guess now. Ah! Uh-oh. Giant orbs ahead. We're not touching those. Oh, it's out in the water. I hope that's okay. Oh, that slowed us to a crawl. Come on, come on. Lots of achievements. Ah, and a heart. Trip report. 53 minutes.
Wow. Oppy was
3,000
hiding a
miles.
magic teleporter? We could have been beaming all over the zone this whole
Really
time.
long distance.
And don't worry, I'll restore her connection once you do us a little favor. We suspect Oppy's hiding a copy of Artist database in that auto shop of hers. Find it, and we can get back to this remnant business.
Fragile. Okay, let's...
All right, I've identified the electrical circuit for the garage's security system.
And there's an auto security lock in that circuit. So once I do this... Yeah, bingo! That security lock's powered on now. We try that overload code from the observation towers. 4735.
Woo, finally.
Driver, something you should know about that database?
It's just a bathroom.
When Arda's funding began to dry up, they handed us our final paycheck with one hand and the same-day evacuation orders with the other. Oppy was a higher-up, though more entitled than an actual power by that time. She would have known about Arda's plan to close up shop and had enough time to download all the research data before losing access. That data could contain what we need to help you.
In the bathroom? Oh, that was dusty. Oh. Okay. Okay, I respect it. You shouldn't use a hand dryer like this anyways. It's full of germs. Ooh, arc dock. Hard drive. Scan it. Anything else? It's dark in here. I'll make the flashlight. I promise. I'll make the flashlight before we go on our next excursion. Can I take this as well? I don't know what I'll do with it.
Boy, oh boy, look at all these gizmos in here. Oppy wasn't operating no normal auto shop. A fabrication station. Ooh, her personal vault? I bet there's some good stuff in there.
I'm uncomfortable intruding like this.
I agree.
Can you
This
not?
seems a breach of
Hold the
Oppy's
phone.
trust.
There's a machine that prints bobbleheads.
What? Show me.
Oh god. Guys. So silly.
Oh, you did it! Hey, you actually did it! Ah, boy howdy, I cannot wait to dig through all this data. As promised, I'll fix Oppy's connection.
Do you read me? Come in. Do you read me?
Loud and clear, you old bat.
I see. The comms clear up suddenly, and I find you two patched into the garage frequency. It all makes sense now.
No idea what you're talking about. So, Oppy, what's the plan? You must have some grand scheme, don't you?
Let me get this straight. You hijacked my mission, tapped into my frequency, and now you want to be all buddy-buddy. Not on your life. You think you're hot stuff. Why don't you take the lead then? Get the driver through all by your damn selves.
Did she just hang up on us? Well, guess it's our time to shine. So, Francis, you got any ideas?
We know the driver needs to get to the deep zone, but it's too dangerous to head there directly. We have to zero in on exactly where to go. The signal amplification trick won't work here. The ambient instability is too strong in the mid-zone.
Huh, how indeed. There was one other time where the mass hallucination and the remnants intersected. Driver, I've tagged a route for you. Whenever you're ready, give it a spin.
Take a look at where that is real quick. Oh boy, it's such a long way. Guess we could, yeah. This will shorten the path. Interesting. Might be worth checking this zone as well. Okay. What is this? Arc dock. Where can I put it? Passenger seat? Oh, passenger seat. Okay, let's read about it. Arc Dock. This enhanced version of the Arc device is able to administer rudimentary pain relief and first aid to the occupant of the driver's seat. However, the energy this requires will put a substantial drain on the battery. You still remain unsure if this device is a work of genius, is extremely illegal, stolen technology, or is some combination of both. I see. So, this is an upgrade, I assume. And if I sit... Actually, let's power up the car because it was completely dead. If I sit here... Can you heal me now? Don't actually understand how. Why is it making noise? Okay. Guess we'll figure it out. Okay, let's take a look at the logs. We discovered some new anomalies. Salamander Grotto. Partial memo. Source unknown, circa 1971. You know, it's almost like frog spawn. The thing is, I don't see any signs of it growing or changing. I've now discovered a dozen such collections of these egg-like things, and sure, they must be organic. But I have little more to go on than that. Do they function like eggs and provide some form of incubation and safety? How are they sustained? And if all or even some of that is the case, what is growing in here? Growing or waiting? They're curiously warm in a fashion quite unlike anything else I've ever come across. It's almost calming. I see nothing tending to these, nor any evidence of what might have first deposited them. The only connection I can find is that those gigantic glowing orbs are usually nearby, and what little wildlife I can still recognize around here steers clear as well. Oh, steers well clear. It steers well clear. Okay, sure. Box truck. Look at that photo I got of the wheel. Private field notes, Dr. Everett, date unknown. It never occurred to me that this would become a logistical nightmare. By the end of the decade, operations in the zone evolved over 100 scientists, twice that in support staff and technicians, another 100 staff in engineering disciplines, and more than 2,000 military personnel. That last figure is particularly difficult to estimate. Oh, and trucks. Trucks all the time. Rattling back and forth, moving gas, moving mechanical equipment, cabling, furniture. I guess we all need sofas, right? I'd have preferred a light rail network, at least more freight. But after those early incidents, it's like everyone is scared to get on any train within 100 miles of this place. Like they're cursed or something. So it's trucks all day and all night. You know what we brought to the zone? Traffic jams. And now, we're starting to move everything out again. Downsizing, they call it. Or just outright plundering abandoned equipment. One day we'll figure out why they all bailed. Rotten eggs. Transmission fragment, Arda Field Headquarters, March 14th, 1967. Jim, I'm at my wit's end here. The guys you're giving me are stupid. They're idiots. 23 years in the army, and I swear to God we're at our lowest point. Now you listen to me. They cannot be out here touching everything they come across. New rule. Assume everything is acidic. Or acid. Everything. Oh, is that right? You think I haven't heard that word before? Listen, my first deployment was Italy. I was fighting hand-to-hand in Monte Cassino a week after I arrived. You know where I was before that? I was in a goddamn camp on McNeil. Guys like you shipped me and my family to a camp in Washington because you thought we would turn against our own damn country. 23 years and I'm not going to die back in this stupid state because some pimpled private doesn't listen because you are not briefing your soldiers. Now you sort this out, and you sort it out today, or I take this all the way to the top. And if you think men who look like me don't complain, I'll show you just how far this can go. One of us has a Bronze Star, and one of us has a plywood desk. Sort out your battalion, and don't you ever, ever dare question my loyalty to this service or to this country ever again. Thanks. Belching Barnacle. Arda briefing. Recorded March 26th, 1966. Yeah, so the Belching Barnacle was belching rotten eggs. Alright, people. First of all, we have to stop calling these things geysers. Yes, it's not what this is. A geyser launches a jet of water, not gas. These things are blasting warm air and whatever goo this is. Got that? Have you got that? Second, whatever you do, do not try to enter one. These things go deep. Turns out the zone isn't just wrecking things above ground, and these are some kind of thin fissure resulting from the Earth's crust being scrambled up. They're blasting jets of warm air from as far down as the mantle. Third, these might not be entirely bad news. We think they're acting almost like a valve that prevents greater pressure from building. This may be why the geological activity we expect in the Pacific Northwest has decreased. We hope to know more soon. In the meantime, not geysers, okay? Stop calling them geysers, please. Huh? What did you say over there? Yeah, sure, they look like that. Call them barnacles. Whatever. Spike puddle. I am curious what happens when you enter one of those. I can imagine I would burst all the tires. Partial memo, Battalion Headquarters, February 21st, 1964. Captain Neil Douglas filing. Today, when engaged in pursuit of a pair of zone trespassers, 3 vehicles from B Company were damaged and put out of action by what may have been traps deliberately laid. The trespassers, who crossed from Canada via the Salish Sea, and may be fugitives, are believed to have landed somewhere near Joyce after traveling via small boat. After multiple sightings and extensive tracking, we encountered the trespassers at approximately 1100 hours and begin a vehicular pursuit down several fire roads. Driving a stolen government car, the trespassers evaded capture for some time, and we were able to prevent further pursuit by leading our team across patches of some kind of semi-organic, oil-like spikes. All 3 cars used in the pursuit suffered destroyed tires and damaged wheels. It is unclear at this time whether these patches have been somehow laid in response to the pursuit, or had existed some time beforehand. The patches are extremely dangerous and utterly unlike anything we've seen before. Recommend requisitioning tracked vehicles from Fort Lewis for further exploration. So, entering the mid-zone, we kind of like encountered way more not way more, but like more aggressive anomalies. And reading these logs, there's a lot more military talk. So it kind of sounds like the deeper we go into the zone, the more the government is sort of in a fighting mode as opposed to research mode. Because the first layer we've been in is kind of just research, tons and tons of research. And now in this mid-zone, there's just like thousands of soldiers. We're getting memos about like basically armies of soldiers exploring as opposed to just scientists. It makes sense that things get tougher the further we go in. Okay, we read about that. Marsh eggs. We have a ton of these now. The organic material within these soft shells displays a remarkable, even alarming ability to regrow itself when harmed. If it could be synthesized with organic or semi-organic compounds, the applications could be remarkable. See, I suspect that what we need to create the next engine is based off of this, or I hope. Giant orb. Partial memo. Source unknown, circa 1971. Excuse me. It's a lot to read. But I enjoy the lore. I'd estimate it's been some 10 to 12 months now, maybe more. I'd hope the passage of seasons would serve as at least some broad frame of reference, but that doesn't seem to happen here anymore. The climate is largely constant, while the weather is subject to these sudden swings that are impossible to predict. Storms appear out of nowhere, rain is sometimes spontaneous, the skies clear quite suddenly, though never enough that I can get a good look at the stars. Reminds me of Annihilation. However, my compass still seems to be working, at least most of the time. The moon, however, that's something else. I can usually still make it out, but something is different. Something is changing. I can't tell if it's some local atmospheric change here or... but to suggest anything beyond that is ridiculous. Why would the moon have changed? Why indeed? And, on the subject of strange orbs, those static glowing spheres have been changing color again. Ooh, I want to see that. They're now a curious shade of orange, or burnt sienna. I don't actually know what color that is. This seems to be their most static color yet, and I wonder if they signal some state of maturity. We'll see. They seem to be somehow guarding those strange nests of giant frog spawn? No, I shouldn't say guarding, because that implies intelligence, and they're often nearby. But they're often nearby. I found a new cache of food last night, and I have nothing but time, so I shall contemplate these orbs. Sorry, these headphones are hurting the top of my head. Okay. Fragile. Our trunk door is fragile. This won't last much longer. Even the toughest components cannot be repaired indefinitely. Sometimes things just get old. They wear out. Ah, interesting. Got a new paint. Blue. Gentle, yet strong. Humble, yet beautiful. Lingering toward the moodiest end of the spectrum. The color blue is the true artist's choice. It's beautiful. And we found, so on the map there was like a blue icon, which kind of now looks like a tape. So I guess that's what we missed the first time we saw it. So let's listen to this.
I have the distinct honor to introduce to you the American people, a new scientific frontier with a raw power like limb technology in the good hands of true patriots like Dr. Ophelia Turner. The potential is limitless. On this day, we welcome our Faraday future.
Weird.
The year is 1955. Dr. Ophelia Turner is standing next to President Koch, the top of her head barely clearing his shoulder. She stands, stiff-backed, her hazel eyes affixed on the glass and steel chamber in front of her. She does not appear to breathe until a ball of light appears out of thin air. The sight is tremendous, a lightning bolt frozen mid-strike, and the reaction immediate. The gathering audience roars with excitement and spontaneous applause. On Dr. Turner, only a tightening of her lips indicates that she hears the audience at all. Dr. Turner and President Koch pose for a picture, and she does not smile even then. That picture is the image splashed across newspapers and science journals for the next decade. The mother of limb technology, they called her. The angel of a new age. The newspapers at that time laid the titles on thick while peddling the impending utopia. Then she recedes into the bowels of a government research facility. She's never seen again in public. There are scant appearances here and there in blink and you miss it promotional videos and blatant propaganda fodder, and then she and the promise of limb technology disappear.
Okay, interesting. So the exclusion zone has already, like, the event has already occurred, because that happened in the 40s. And Ophelia is, like, pretty famous for her tech. So this limb technology seems to be something that is used outside of the exclusion zone, as sort of like, an alternative Earth energy source. But this frequency file number 1, part 1, doesn't mention the exclusion zone at all, does it? So her disappearing is just her going into the exclusion zone, right? Interesting. Okay, we really need to be able to find more of these. What does these trip reports mean? Oh, so what? Why is unknown always? Oh, the location. I've kept reading success unknown. That was confusing. Okay, that makes sense. So it's just the location. We're mapping out. Okay, yeah, I understand. So if we look at the map here, we're kind of mapping out and nailing down the areas and learning about them. That's cool. I wonder why we can't go back to these new places. Oh well. We have a lot to do here now. Repairs, upgrades, permanent upgrades, and other stuff. So let's just start by cleaning up the car a bit. I'm gonna try to be efficient and not pick everything up constantly. I know I do that a lot. Let's grab this as well, this as well, and this. There we go. Does it say store and fax machine? We don't have the fax machine. We have to figure out what the purpose of that is. At least see the, point in keeping this door, but whatever. Oh, did we get anything in return? No. You really want me to go dumpster diving, so let's do that real quick. Ah! What did I pick up? Scrapper. Just a regular scrapper? It's the plasma one. Ah, it gave me a regular scrapper. That's decent. Thank you. It's actually pretty good. Let's put the plasma one here. And putty here. I think we can just throw this hand vac away. Get some resources. Nope. Resources out of it. And make a new one. Let's also make better jumper. Oh, we don't know how to make the hand vac. Okay, we now know why we want to make it. Aside from the basic reasons, so let's do that real quick. Yeah, that's easy enough. Ah. And back. Okay, we don't have a lot of electronics. Let's try to keep that in mind. that in here, put that in here. Huh. It's not like we need to use this. Oops. We filled up this storage with tools. Is this too many? Oh, it's the side storage. Okay, yeah. Then let's just put this here. We have. For some reason, I got confused and started thinking that we were basically running out of car storage. But we're not. We're all good. I want to do all steel for this next trip. Okay. I think we should be able to get away with that. Actually, I'm running out of road flares finally. We can make relightable ones. Let's hold off on that, depending on if I get the flashlight. Oh, I can see what I have on the car. It says off-road here. Let's take a look at this and see if there's a fax machine. How do I zoom out? There it is, yeah. Before that detailing station. We need rubber. Great. Okay, no fax machine yet. So we're running out of energy quickly. Battery. We can put a side battery on. We can't do the lightning rod yet because we haven't scanned a wriggling wreck anomaly. But what is this? Plasma charger. What if a modified cattle prod could be put to more humane use? What if it could help motivate an exhausted car instead of a hesitant heifer? Point this at your battery and reinvigorate your life. Oh, it's like, yeah, it has durability. So this gives us a one-time 30 kilowatts. This gives us 1.2 per second with 200 durability, and that's theorized that durability goes down one per second. So this is 220 something instead of 30, but it does require more materials to make. All right, we're waiting on this, I guess. Sorry, I'm being extremely indecisive. Circuit board, scrap metal. Yeah, we can't even improve this antenna. We really can't craft that much. Rapid refill pump? Yeah, sure. What does this unlock us? We can make it, but it doesn't really tell me why I would want to make it. Because our workbench, this workbench, crafting tier 2. Ah, then we look at this one. It says 2. I don't get it. Let's get this as well. It seems like we need it for some other stuff. Actually, I forgot to read about it. This is a half-blank circuit board used for prototyping new layouts, sometimes known as a breadboard. It should not be confused with nor used alongside any culinary equipment. Good advice. Is there any tools that we want? We could just unlock the plasma scrapper, but we have 2 right now. Let's... I don't feel like unlocking these things until I actually need them. I haven't been... Okay, yeah. Crude flashlight. Bio-lantern, that sounds cool. Little bit of unstable energy. Oh. Which nets us. I think we already read about this. No? Now this is a proper light source. Brighter, more durable, and longer lasting. It will inspire many a moth as it casts its swaying shadows deep into the forest night. Whoop. Didn't even make the relatable flare. Oh, we need road flares. Damn it. Yes. Let's make it. How does it work? Whoa. Sick. Well worth it. Oh, it's huge. Okay. Durability 6,600. Can we see the current durability? I don't... The durability stat doesn't really tell me that much. Sorry, trying to understand this. Yeah, it's not showing me that much information. Okay. Need 1 door, 2 door, and panel. Okay. So, if we take a look at this turbo light engine, we need thermosap crystal. And that is not something we can make, it seems. But I wonder if we can make it if we unlock this. I kind of just want more things that can, like, help us out on missions. Can we get this? We could get this, and then this. No, we couldn't actually. We'd be out of energy. Of course. Let's just for fun get the lightning. Damn it! Every time I think about something that I might want, then I've forgotten that I can't make it. Let's take the cattle prod. Let's make it. Yeah, we read about it. Let's make it and have it in the car. Oh. Oh, cool. I can actually make directly. Oh, that's nice. Cool. Just put that in the back. And we're gonna make 2 doors and a... Okay, we're gonna make 1 door. Damn it. We're gonna make 1 door, and then we're gonna equip the scrapper, and also put it on a slot. And tear up the car out back. asking for stuff. Wow. So much light. Was that enough? Let's vacuum up real quick. Oops. Is that enough to make another door? Yes. Also enough to make a panel. Perfect. Okay, so we like need tons of steel all the time. I need to remember that. Really need to remember that. Where's the door I made? Presumably somewhere. Did I not make a door? I didn't make a door. Damn it. I need 4 steel. What can I destroy for 4 steel? Maybe a few tires? That's exactly right. What am I missing? Why did this work? Oh, I also need scrap metal. Let's destroy another wheel. Just for funsies. I'm really grinding my gears here. Did I misunderstand? Nope. Oof. Okay, so note to self. Collect more steel. Lots and lots of steel. Let us grab some putty. Let us repair some stuff, because we can't like actually make replacement parts to get these things repaired while we're out driving. So we just have to repair it. The wheels are shockingly durable. Yay! Basically fully repaired. Okay. I think this is a good stopping point. So, thank you for watching.